It's Miss Joey, aka Miss Trying to Figure It All Out. Well, I have some news here, okay? So here I am. I've been talking for weeks and weeks and weeks, really almost 3 months now, about finally having a rotation so I can have every other weekend off and a better quality of life, this and that. Well, I get to work yesterday and find out that my help has quit. So I am back to working solo on the night shift. And unless I can get someone from day shift to fill in, I don't have anyone to rotate with right now. So hopefully that will change. We'll see. I just have to try to think positive and, just take things one day at a time.
Mom.
Come in.
You want this?
Here comes Miss Aubrey.
I found this when I was putting stuff out. I haven't even touched it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know where I got that from.
She's giving away makeup. Yes, I will take that.
That's a
Thank
cute
you so
color.
much. This is going to be fun.
Yes. You look on how you too. You bet. I'm telling on you.
So, yes. Y'all know. Okay, building to my makeup wardrobe.
Yes.
Thank you. So, but yeah, you guys, so my help has, and I won't say my help, but she's my coworker. She was the one that was going to be the other, another quality tech on the night shift. So, yeah, I didn't expect to hear that when I got into work, but I was not surprised actually. I could just tell the closer and closer it got to her having to work her alone weekend shift, she was getting a little bit more afraid. And it's just kind of one of those things, like when I first went on my alone shifts, like first of all, she's been trained for 3 months. I trained for between 2 and 3 weeks. And before I was alone, and I was terrified. I mean, I think it's just natural. You don't want to, mess anything up, make any bad calls. You want to know how to, check everything, make sure all your inspections are accurate. Because when I first started, you guys, when I was actually on day shift, I mean, it was nothing for me to be doing an inspection out in the press room or in the lab and have engineers standing around me, or, especially out on the floor. You got engineers, you got tooling, sometimes you have the customer. That is nerve-wracking, but it's a part of the job. It's just how it is. And like I kept telling her, the more you do it, the more confidence you'll have, because you'll be gaining more and more experience the more you work and the more you do it. But maybe she just found something better for her. I can't knock that if she did. So you gotta do what works for you. I have to admit I was a bit disappointed, but I kind of just have to move on and get over it. That's all I can do right now. I can say that because now I don't have another person to be able to go on the other side of the plant, we'd be able to go upstairs. Like, I was so exhausted when I got home. Like, I mean, it seemed like I went to sleep, and I had a good sleep, y'all. I slept good and woke up, and I don't know what woke me up. but I just happened to wake up, and then all of a sudden I looked at my alarm to see how, I'm like, my alarm's going to go off, and I checked. I didn't even have my alarm on, so thank goodness that whatever notification came through my phone came through, or else I would have probably overslept. Which I can say I've never done before in the 5 years that I've been working at this job. Thank goodness. But I think it's because I work late in the early afternoon that it's getting up in the early afternoon. It's kind of hard just to oversleep, which is a good thing. Took my nail polish off after I got home. I was like, I just can't even fool with it. I might put just some sort of clear coat on. I already got my lunch packed. Taking leftovers again, a little bit of leftover food from my boil. I actually, because there was a lot of sauce left in the boil, and I actually took all the seafood out the shells and kind of cut some of that up and made some pasta, and then I put cream with some of the sauce from the boil and put that all together. So I think that, and I tasted it, it was, I had to stop tasting it, it was good. So I have that. I have a couple of cans of zero sugar root beer. I can get water at work. Running low on water. I don't know why I didn't pick that up while I was out this weekend. Hopefully they've still, hopefully they've calmed down on the Sunday still. Because I know last Sunday, even though I was off, they did not work. So hopefully that will be the same this week. That way I can still stay stocked up on stuff. I have a feeling it's going to be quick here all week. Like, if I'm as tired tonight as I was last night, oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know how many steps I took. I have to look it up. But I'm pretty sure it was more than 20,000. I'm almost certain. Some carrots packed. Look, carrots. Ended up taking that carrots, and yesterday in my video I was talking how I wanted, for some reason, French dressing instead of ranch. It was so good with the French. I was like, So I packed that again. And I did get on the scale today, so I think just because I'm even more physically active and using even more muscle and stuff, I'm a little bit lighter than I was even a few days ago. It fluctuates. So, yeah, so I'm at 15 pounds, and once I get to like the 20-pound mark, I'm gonna try to balance it out and maybe eat a little more, get a little bit more, so that, even healthy foods, so that I'm not getting, I don't want to be too thin, or not too thin because I'm not thin, but, I don't want to have lost too much weight for me. My hair is I didn't even wash it or anything, y'all. I just wet it down. so that I could just pull it back. I'm gonna have nothing but quick styles this week. I should have put some detangler in it. It's looking crazy. Oh, I do have some of this detangler. A little leave-in conditioner in, just a little bit. I haven't told my mom yet about my coworker because I was just visiting with her over the weekend, my weekend off, and you know, we were just happy that I was finally gonna have some time off, and now look, let's jinx that. So yeah, I got some detangler leave-in conditioner. Just put a hint of moisturizer in my hair. Nothing too crazy. I think I'll use this other one. No, I won't. I don't know what I want to use, y'all. Just use that one again. It smells really good. I have on a perfume that smells really good. It smells like caramel and vanilla. So, it's smelling all good. Simple and quick hair, y'all. Put some carrots and eco gel in it. I had to let my hair dry just a little bit because I can't really, if my hair is saturated, I can't get my words out, saturated with water, I can't, it's hard to style like this because the product doesn't seem to want to absorb. It just stays. My hair has to be a little bit dry or just a little beyond damp. I'll put it that way. Yesterday I was doing stuff at the other side of the plant that I'm just now starting to work at, and people on the downstairs part of the plant was needing stuff. I was like, y'all have to understand my workload is, my responsibilities are more now, y'all. I cannot be more pleased with this mattress topper that I got. Oh my gosh, you guys. My cervical spine issue, like I don't even want to jinx myself saying this, but my pain level is so much less. It really is. It's just, and it was getting to be less before now, and I think maybe losing some weight kind of helped with that, making some lifestyle changes, but and becoming a little bit more active. But that, like I said, between that pillow and that mattress topper, such a huge difference. I'm so pleased. I have to do a review on that. I saw in the news yesterday, need to catch up on my news too, or stay caught up. There's a lot of things going on. I saw it was a school shooting. It's like, oh my goodness. And unfortunately, people died. I don't know how many were injured, but I know that I was listening to it. I was laying. I started out watching it, but then I was so tired I had to lay down. So, and yeah, they were saying that some people had died, and that the gunman, I think it was a female, if I'm not mistaken. Please excuse me if I don't have all the information right, but I didn't get like the whole story. But I think the gunman died in the midst of this going on, this occurrence. So crazy. It's a shame these days, like kids got enough to worry about with just being kids, and you know, in this world they gotta grow up so much faster. It's hard to just be a kid, and then they gotta, you know, the place where they want to go and see their friends and, you know, kind of become who they are. They gotta worry about something like that. It's beautiful. I still don't have all the information yet, so I don't know if this was a student, a former student, or someone. I don't know. All kind of stuff going on. I was looking at my, you know, my Ring camera send news about stuff going on. And got 2 notifications yesterday. People's catalytic converter being stolen. I was like, they're off the chain with these stealing these car parts. If they're not stealing Kias, because it seemed like for a while there, every time I turned around, I was getting a notification about a Kia getting stolen. If they're not stealing Kias, they're stealing catalytic converters. It's crazy because I know at my job, they went through a period of time where in broad daylight on day shift, this is before I started, but I read about it in some of the some of the company information that that people was getting rims taken off and car parts and batteries stolen, all kind of stuff in broad daylight while they was in the plant. And I don't know, it's wild. And then on night shift, like maybe sometime last year, I know it was an older gentleman that worked there at the plant, and it was you know, I don't know if it was. I'm trying to think who I was working with then. Yeah, it was sometime last year. It was anyway. I was off. I don't know who worked, but I was off, and this older gentleman got his. Yeah, I do. It was the young lady who they had just let go before this tech. But anyway, it was still light outside. It was on night shift, but it was still light outside because we get to work in the in the afternoon, the late afternoon, and it was people standing outside and everything, having a break, and somebody came and just got in his truck. It was a car following a car, got in his truck, and they pulled off, waved, honked the horn and everything. And I don't know if he ever got his truck back or found it. And I was tripping. I was like, they stealing stuff like that? I had to change where I parked at. I was like, I don't have time for that. First, I was like, well, did you miss a payment? Or because, And then he was like, no, he hasn't missed anything. He just got the truck. It was like brand new almost. So I was like, wow, people are so bold. I'm really hoping for a good night, y'all. The night press operator supervisor is not going to be there tonight, so it's going to be a challenge. When he's off, they tend to be, it's a little bit different when he's not there. So the person that he has in charge does a pretty good job. He tries the best that he can. So just hoping for a good shift. I'm already tired. Aubrey helped me out with my coffee again. And I think when I get home in the morning, or maybe on my break or something, I can order a multivitamin. Because my vitamins, I had them in my bag, those ones I really liked, and they spilled all out. Somehow the lid came off and they spilled out. Right back. Change my earring back. I hate when I get an earring back that's too loose, but it shouldn't be too loose. That one was fine. Now I gotta change this one because it's a different kind. But anyway, the vitamins spilled all out my bag. I was salty. Earring bags are getting on my nerves. I risk losing my earring. I feel like dealing with this right now. I really don't. There's another earring back. Let me try this.
Somebody being bad.
It's out here. Oh, it's about that time.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
It's getting crazy.
Over here.
I like them earrings.
I hate when I get an earring back that's too loose.
Oh, me too.
And I done went through about 3 or 4 of them so far. I finally got them together.
One that's more snug.
Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm getting ready to go work this shift. Hopefully, I will make it through okay. And it's obviously it's a 12-hour night for me till I get some help. So, all right. Well, I will see y'all and enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.